Welcome again to the newsroom. Here are some stories we're tracking at the moment. The Supreme Court has affirmed Dauda Lawal as the authentic governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party in Zamfara State. The affirmation is coming 4 days to the March 11 governorship election scheduled by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in the state. In a unanimous judgment, the 5-man panel of justices dismissed an appeal brought against the nomination by another governorship aspirant, Ibrahim Gusau. In the lead judgment delivered by Justice Adamu Jauro, the Supreme Court upheld submissions of the counsel to Lawal, Damian Dodo, that his client was legally and lawfully nominated in line with the provisions of the law. The Independent National Electoral Commission has asked the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal to amend the orders granted to the presidential candidates of the People's Democratic Party and Labour Party. Peter Obi of the Labour Party and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party on Friday secured leave of the court to have access to all the sensitive materials used by INEC in the conduct of the election held on February 25. INEC, in a motion on notice filed on March 4th, asked the court to vary the order which restrained it from tampering with materials used for the election, saying it needs to reconfigure the bimodal voter accreditation system (BVAS) for the governorship and state houses of assembly election. And the Yobe State government has lifted a ban on the riding of motorbikes across 7 local government councils of the state following a decade of Boko Haram insurgency. Special Advisor on Security Affairs to Governor Mai Malabuni, Brigadier General Dahiru Abdul Salam, disclosed this in a press statement signed and made available to journalists in Damaturu, the state capital. According to him, the motorbikes are to operate between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. daily, not to be used for commercial purposes, disclosing that there would be no interlocal government area movement with motorbikes and anyone found violating the condition would be appropriately sanctioned. And the World Health Organization has urged all countries to reveal what they know about the origins of COVID-19 following claims by the United States that the virus was likely leaked from a Chinese laboratory and which has led to furious denials from Beijing. WHO Director General Tedros Ghebreyesus said it is essential for information to be shared with the WHO and the international scientific community not to apportion blame but to advance the understanding of how the pandemic started to prevent, prepare and respond to future epidemics and pandemics. In business, the Central Bank of Nigeria has disbursed 114.1 billion naira to beneficiaries under its 100 for 100 policy on production and productivity since the commencement of the intervention. This was disclosed in a communique issued by the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele after the last Monetary Policy Committee meeting held in Abuja. Emefiele said the funds were expended on 71 projects across healthcare, manufacturing and agriculture sectors. On the global scene, Saudi Arabia has said it is depositing $5 billion in Turkey's central bank, a potentially major boost as the country grapples with inflation and damage from last month's earthquake ahead of presidential elections. The Saudi tourism minister and board chairman of the Saudi Fund for Development, Ahmed Al-Khatib, signed an agreement with the Turkish central bank governor to make a significant $5 billion deposit. The decision, which will shore up Turkey's foreign reserves and help it combat inflation, was made on the order of King Salman and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. In sport, Novak Djokovic has extended his record of weeks as world number 1 to 379 in the latest ATP rankings released on Monday. The 35-year-old winner of 22 Grand Slam titles edged ahead of Steffi Graf's all-time record last week, despite losing in the Dubai semi-finals. That's all on the newsroom. Thank you for watching. I am Mary Kanu. Bye for now.